Tinder, huh? I'd rather go out there, approach some cute girls, get some flirtation going, get that connection, sparks flying, and have a moment of uncertainty. That's what I want. That's what this adventure of a week is gonna be all about.
Let's go on an adventure. Just pretend and you will see.
I have been doing this a whole lot, but it was some time ago now, and I feel ready for this again. I want to truly deeply meet the girl of my dreams. Don't we all? Or boy, or whatever you're into. But before I throw myself into this quest, I will reflect upon some learnings, since I have been doing this a whole lot. I mean, I've probably been approaching over 100 this last year. So why not reflect and take this with me fresh, have it in my mind when I go out to see if I can make some real love happen. First off, when I started, I always wanted to have a date or like a number, so locked down on some specific objective. If I didn't get that number, it was a fail. But no, as long as I do the approach, then I win. This is all about building self-esteem. If you go after a goal you put out, no matter how you execute on that, as long as it is along with your values, beliefs, and goals, as long as you're following those three things, then you are building self-esteem, then you are feeling good. If you are getting rejected, then you are just getting used to rejection, which is awesome too. It's a win-win. Never go out with the only intention to only pick up girls. Puts too much pressure on the whole event. It's just like, oh, I'm gonna go out pick up girls. No, always have like small errands, buy some batteries, I don't know, just have some kind of a direction for where you want to go, so you're not randomly walk around just being everywhere and nowhere. It makes you feel like weird. Unless you're super confident in that, then do that. For me, my experience, have some secondary objectives. Moving on. Talk with random people about everything and nothing. Not only wait for that girl to happen before you open your goddamn mouth. No, go into some clothes store, talk with the cashiers, talk with some old people. I mean, old people is starting to get my favorite people to just strike up random conversations with, because they're just so in need of a conversation. They really suck you in a nice dialogue of whatever is on their mind, and usually they have laughter close by heart, and they always crack me up. I love talking to old people. Then it's not so hard to open up to that girl you actually want to talk to. And if you really feel off the game, call a friend, get some support, or just talk because you're friends. Getting that conversation going. Have sufficient willpower stored. Make sure to not be tired, hungry, stuffed because you ate too much, lacking willpower because you've had a long day and made so many decisions you're not really in the mood for. I've gone out there being all these things, and when I've done it in those contexts, not always I should say, but often, it has just been an emotional scar. Be well rested, don't be hungry, be in the mood for it. Then you will perform better. I have found that it makes the experience just joyful, fun, and something you want to go back to. Clarity. Make sure you know what it is that you want. Many times I've gone out and I haven't had clarity in, oh, I'm gonna ask for a date, I'm just in the mood for talking to a cute girl, am I gonna do an interview? When it's like scattered and you don't know what it is, your purpose, your end goal, then it's an opportunity for your mind to grab onto that uncertainty and pause you and make you hesitant and uncertain for what it is that you really want to do. And when you get in that hesitant state, you start to feel insecure and you just won't do it, or you will have to live through tons of anxiety before making the approach happen. So just have some sense of clarity. With that being said, it doesn't mean that you have to have a script outline to make an approach happen. Absolutely not. Deciding to do a context dependent approach is usually my strategy. Practice at looking at what is going on in the environment. What is the girl doing? Like if she's carrying a big flower, start the conversation with asking about the flower or making some funny remark about it. I think it's super good, and it makes for good practice to work on those improvisational skills. Comes handy in many different contexts. Then I'm gonna hit on the last point. Body language is, I think you can basically say anything to a person if you do it in a way that makes it be like a funny thing, anything or whatever. I'm just saying that if you're not nervous, if you feel confident and you do it in an open and a welcoming, warm way, or whatever suits the situation, I say it's hard to fail. Have fun with it. No, I'm not flipping you off. I'm cheering you off. Have fun with what you're doing. Go in there with the right intention. Having laughter almost bursting out as soon as you open your mouth. Then it will be fun. Then it will be a much more joyful experience, and you can take off the tension of what you're trying to achieve. Makes you okay with the conditions, the risk reward of what you're doing. So that was the little summary of my experiences from my previous approaches. As I've said, I've been doing this for over a year now. It gives so much value to me. Flirting with girls is super fun. It adds so much to your day. You're like, oh, that was so much tension going on there. We connected, and maybe it could be something, and like, and that's why I'm super excited about this week. I'm hungry for some result as well. You see, the end goal is to meet a girl that perhaps one day I could marry, settle down with, and just have a nice life with. I'm not saying that's what I need for success, heck no. I just want to connect with some nice girls. This is the challenge of the week, and I'm starting today. My name is Alexander Nilsson. Thank you for watching, and don't miss the next video. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a good one. See you later.
Yo, homeboy, it's easier said than done.